So probably you have heard this term which is called as no-code technology, right? And right now, or if you go to Twitter, right, there are lots of movement which is no-code revolution and other things are going on, right? So what exactly is no-code, and what are the advantages and disadvantages, and how you can also build tools that you would like to create, even if you don't know how to code properly, how you can leverage the no-code technologies to create your MVPs. In this video, I'm going to show you one of the tools that I have specially created using no-code technology also in the end. All right, so let's jump into it and let's understand what exactly is a no-code. Okay, so this is the article that I have basically have written. It's basically an ultimate guide or ultimate guide to the no-code for dummies, right? So let's understand what exactly is no-code. Okay, so it's basically, if you see, especially I have written, it's basically a way for a non-technical people. So non-technical people are basically people who have very less exposure to coding, right? They don't want to create an application. They have an idea, but they want to create an application, but they don't want to write the code. And they know how logic works, and they can use some no-code technologies. These technologies can help them to create a particular product that they want to create. Okay, so to create an applications, a software through graphical user interface. So graphical user interface, basically whatever you see, you basically can able to develop. You don't have to write some code for that. Okay, and some of the configuration changes. So you can do some configuration as well as by using the graphical GUI tools, GUI we call it. You can create your software application, or if you are a SaaS owner, right, you can create your MVPs by using no-code technologies. So no-code, if you see, it's a way of building, way of both building on the internet and automating the process also. So no-code is also basically means automating your process. For example, suppose I want to automate whenever a particular person sign up on my website, and it can basically, it is basically attached to a Stripe checkout, and after successful payment, it will automatically enroll to a particular course, right? So I can use some of the no-code tools here like Zapier and all to basically process to automate this process, right? So this is also called as no-code in this case. Okay. So what is the scope of the no-code and in tech startup especially? So if you see this report, right, it is expected that 21.2 billion around 2022. So it's a very big deal, guys. So no-code tools and no-code technologies are very, very big deal, and lots of different companies are keep on coming. If you are following hacker news and all, right, there are lots of examples where startups have got a very, very, very high fundings, and they are right now working, and they are completely based on the no-code tools. Okay, so why you should choose no-code over the code? So this is very important. No-code is fast. You can create your application very easily. There is no training required from your any end, right? It's very cheaper than hiring the developer, because developers charge you a lot. A typical developer can charge you from $40 per hour to $100 per hour, right? So that actually instead hiring a particular developer, you can basically buy a particular no-code technology and use that for the same purpose, right? You can so you should choose, because you can validate your idea quickly by using the no-code tool that I have seen specifically. Collaboration with non-technical founders. So if you both are non-technical and you don't know coding and all, definitely you can use no-code tools to communicate with them, right? And why you should not choose the no-code? This is very important, guys. Which is if you are creating very complex application, right, then definitely it is not recommended to choose any kind of a no-code technologies, right? Limitations and very less customizable means you cannot customize your software according to the needs. There is huge risk of security bugs. That's the third point. Okay. So my advice for any SaaSpreneur, or basically anyone who is starting out for creating a project, right? They can start their MVP with no code and validate the idea, and they can get the customer. And if that idea works, and if it is a validated idea, right, in the end, when you are moving towards the more complex feature ideas for this, right, you can move to the other coding technologies. Right now, if you are someone who's basically creating your MVPs or any kind of a project, definitely check out the no-code tools. Okay, and this is the report, if you see, and here they have mentioned about the things. So this is one of the websites that I have created specially. So there are lots of different tools with the no codes. Like for example, if you want to create a website with things like, for example, this bubble, and if you want to create a one-page website, right, so you can use card for that. right? You can go to this website, and if you are seeing this nocodetools.io, right, this website is actually created with NoCode Tools. The database is in the Airtable, and the website is made using this which is software called as Sofware, right? Software.io, and where this data is getting pulled from the Airtable that I have created. So I'm going to show you probably in the next video how you can create the similar website of basically a curated list of the tools, right? For example, you can create a QA directory, software developer categories, or a SaaS categories, right? Any tools category that you want to create. So you can create a particular website. How you can do that, I'm going to show you in the next video, right? So I hope you have got some point about what exactly is no code and what are the advantages, scope, and what exactly you need to do, right? Thanks a lot for checking this No Code Academy. Make sure you click on subscribe right now, because I will be creating lots of interesting videos around it. And thanks a lot for watching. This is your host Pramod. I'll see you in the next video.